and you guys are now approaching the room, the throne room, and Adelon is still walking with you.
Okay.
So
Should we? I don't know what's coming up. Should we long rest first, guys, or should we? Are we fine with talking to these people first? Does anyone
I
need?
don't trust the
Grenade is the
sister.
only one who took damage.
And yeah, she's down spell slots and he's down. And I don't trust the sister. Maybe we can long rest first. They're supposed to take a vote anyway, right?
Yeah. Do we have time for a long rest before the vote, or before? I don't know what the time frame is for all this, but yeah, can we long rest first?
So we'll just say that happened. That's fine.
Okay. So I guess
Okay.
everyone goes back to full. Okay.
Full health? Okay.
Sorry. I had to try.
I didn't take any damage.
You healed almost half the damage that you caused.
Nice.
Oh, my.
You're no cleric. But that's okay.
I know. That's true.
All right. Well, let's. I guess we'll approach the sister again, Sarissa.
Sarissa, yes, the princess.
Okay. Are we allowed to go in?
Yep. The Adelon sort of gives the guards a nod at the door, and they make way for you.
Awesome. All right. You coming, hun?
I don't like her, but yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Wait, who don't you like? Sarissa?
No one. What are you talking about? I love them all.
Okay.
Hello, Sarissa. We've spoken to the other giant lords as you requested, and it seems as though all four of them are willing to forego going to war with us. They seem to be on our side, from what we can tell.
Truly, you were able to convince them all.
As far as what they've told us, yes.
That's incredible. Well, you see, Uther, it seems like you can put small folk, the trust in the small folks. And he sort of gives like a short nod. He also looks pleased.
Well, as we said, we're just simply trying to help and come to an understanding and figure out what's going on here. And to that end, we'd be very happy to investigate the disappearance of King Hecaton and find out what happened to him and who's behind this.
Her counsel on the left there speaks up and says, "Quit filling her head with your poison. Her father is dead. She must know this now, and she must come to terms with this. And your incessant denial of truth begins to grow thin, begins to wear thin."
What was her name?
Her name is...
I have it
Hang
somewhere.
on. Ymira.
Ymira.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on her? Something doesn't seem right.
Sure.
Okay.
Could I do it as well?
Yeah, like...
I should have high.
yeah, please. My rolls, apparently I can't do anything outside of combat. Vinny's is... Han, do you want to run insight, please?
My insight is
Yeah.
great for some reason.
Wow.
These are the worst rolls ever.
Yes. I
think
concur.
I closed on my thing. Hold on.
I just... something doesn't seem right with her. She's so combative. She hates
She's
us.
probably...
There's something she's hiding. I just don't know what
She's
it
in
is.
cahoots with the dragons.
You watch.
It'd be funny if she is.
You look at that horn on her head.
However, she's
So
the
you
one
guys-
that killed her father, thinking she could be, princess or whatever.
You guys all seem to find her very hard to read. Pony, you just get the inkling she... It's like what you're thinking basically. She seems to be more aggressive than she needs to be when it comes to when the topic is brought up of Hecaton. You're not sure if it's because was hurt badly by what happened to him, or if there's ulterior motives or what. But she
Wow.
definitely is it's like a sore spot for her.
Well, I'd like to turn to her and ask her. As you've seen, we've spoken to the other giant lords. We've convinced them that we are true to our word and we mean well. Why are you so hostile toward us? What I don't understand. What is your story? Why are you so angry?
There's when the small folk killed Queen Nim, I swore that I would never forgive them.
Yeah.
Disgusting act so cruel and unnecessary against our queen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what if I was wondering, like, what if I go up to her and like I plead to her and like touch her and put my hand on her, like touch her hand and like pleading, but at the same time I'm bestowing a curse so that she can only tell the truth and not a lie. And then ask if she has anything to do with her father, with the father's disappearance.
That's a good idea.
Would that be seen as a negative? Would
I've
others
tried.
see that and respond negatively to it?
Probably.
Cursing somebody, I would say so.
Right. Yeah.
Secretly?
That's a bad idea.
Damn.
She would know.
If you want to try to do that, I will allow you. You'll have to do like a stealth roll, and this is me like bending the rules really heavily to allow you to try to secretly cast it.
No, because I have no spell slots. It was just a thought.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should cast every single spell slot on.
Well, I thought you long rested. Okay.
Did we long rest?
Oh yeah. That's right. You guys did rest before you came here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's clearly. I think she's got some ulterior motive. I'm not sure what it is, but so I guess back to Sarissa. I mean, what? How can we help? I mean, you are convinced. I mean, your compatriot here seems convinced that your father is dead. You think otherwise. How can we help find him if he really is still alive? Where was he last seen? What can you show us his room? Where he might have gone? Anything.
Hold on. What if we say something like we got some intel that somebody is a mole, like, is
From
in
who?
cahoots. I don't know.
What don't we just say about the Oracle?
Just from like from like the Oracle or something. And then and then with permission, maybe I could do to detect thoughts on 3 people.
So we're gonna lie to her?
Yeah, I have deception. It's fine. We can say that from the Oracle.
Yeah, it's not like they can verify the Oracle.
Yeah.
Unless they can summon the Oracle and be like, did you really tell them that? I can't see that happening.
I have high deception. I could deceive.
Here's the thing about this. If we talk about the Oracle, we can say the Oracle couldn't reveal its exact whereabouts, which means he's being hidden, which means he's alive.
Well,
why would you hide a dead body with magical means?
So it's like a half truth.
Well, my question is, does this scry that the Oracle has, would he have detected the dead body? Or, like, I don't know how scry works. If it's dead, but visible, like, in plain sight, would the Oracle see that? Or does the person have to be living in order for the Oracle to detect? Do you know what I mean?
Could say it was dead or not.
Are you asking me? What was the question?
Yeah, I'm asking. Okay, so the Oracle. The Oracle said that the Oracle could not detect the whereabouts of King Hecaton. If King Hecaton were dead, but in plain sight, in meaning in range of scrying, there were no magical things blocking the scry, would the Oracle still have found the body? Or is the life force the dependent thing that the Oracle needs to see? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I would say you might not know this, first of all.
Okay.
But from like a meta perspective, I would think that if he was simply dead, then it would have scryed on his body.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So I'd like to just say to Sarissa, my compatriot here, Xana, makes a good point. The Oracle mentioned to us that we tried to find King Hecaton using the Oracle, and the Oracle had said that the Oracle could not locate him anywhere. If he were truly dead, we would have, the Oracle would have found some kind of body. So whether he's dead or alive right now, he's being hidden by magical means. So someone is holding him, probably. If it, why wouldn't the Oracle be able to find him otherwise?
And even if he was dead, wouldn't they want the body for proper burial?
Yeah, okay. So she says, if what you say is true, of course, Ymira pipes up, how could you possibly believe this nonsense? And Sarissa sort of lifts her hand to silence her. Says, if what you say is true, then perhaps you could be of use to us. For now, my attention must lie with the vote. But once that is concluded, perhaps I will see you again and we can discuss these matters in more detail.
Okay. That's fair enough. We appreciate your time. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
Should we mention about the one giant who's obsessed with the religion because he knows about the article itself?
What do you mean?
The one king.
You mean the one we just spoke to?
Yeah, one of the kings. He was obsessed with the oracle.
Well, we know that.
Well, he just mentioned that if you ask him, he'll tell you about the oracle itself.
I don't. What's the point you're trying to make, though?
Because he would probably know more because he's religion based. He'd probably know more about the oracle than we would.
Well, I guess if it came to that, we could. Well, there's going to be a vote.
Yeah.
Maybe when they're all in the same room, they can vouch for us or whatnot. But all right. So I guess at this point, are we sort of like? Is she asking us just to simply leave at this point and wait for the vote?
Right.
Okay.
Essentially.
All right.
She says, as you guys are leaving, she calls out to Adlon. He comes in, and she says, "These small folk are under my protection now. Give them a quick tour of the facilities so they have some idea of what it's like in here." And he says, "Of course, yes, ma'am." So he takes you out, and I'm just going to give you guys a little bit more, just so that you guys can see the full map.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that.
Ooh. Is that water?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you guys are like 3,000 leagues under the sea right now.
Under the sea.
I
Copyright.
start playing that. Okay.
So he gives you guys a tour real quick, and then he will lead you back to your quarters.
Okay.
So let's go back down there. And I'll give you guys this one as well. Okay.
Look, a shamu.
Yeah, I saw. It's a whale.
Yeah, so the way that it works is this sort of central chamber here is like this big swirling whirlpool that goes all the way to the surface, and that's why you see like pieces of ship crashed up and destroyed in the bottom. It's ships that were caught in the whirlpool and dragged all the way down here. So connecting to that through these little underwater tunnels are all these little pools that lead to different places as well.
Okay.
And you'll see that on the other level as well.
Those whales
Easy.
friendly.
The whales are essentially like mounts for the storm giants.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jeez.
For names having naughty spots.
All right. So I guess what we rest or just wait.
Sure.
Okay.
So as you guys are resting in your quarters, I mean, you guys can go and get food as well. You guys have acquired a taste for fish, crab, and lobster living here. That seems to be all they eat.
Hey, I'm a cat. I approve.
Yeah, no problem there. And you guys are in your quarters. It's getting pretty late, and a little letter is sort of shuffled under your door.
Hmm. Can we like perceive it to be cursed or trapped or anything?
Give me a perception or
Wow.
investigation.
Sorry.
He has like no trust.
I
Here
just-
I
I
would be
don't.
like a cat. I just snatch
Good
it.
All right, yeah, fine. You snatch. I got a 6, so go snatch away. It's fine.
I snatched. I snatch it and read it.
Oh, Bernane got it.
All right. What does it say?
What's it say? I snatched it.
They let me do it because I'm resistant.
It says, "Little ones, you have done well earning my trust. I have urgent information for you that I did not want to divulge in front of the others. Please meet me in the Temple of Strongness. I'll be waiting for you there tonight. Signed, Sarissa."
Is there any way to know if Sarissa actually wrote that note?
You could try like an investigation, I guess would be the most appropriate. I'm not sure.
Wow,
Oh god.
forget that. Just whatever.
I mean,
Nope.
because I have plus 4
All right, Vinny's gonna roll investigation. Wow.
Hey, can't we? Well, no, she didn't want us.
There you
Never
go.
mind. We could ask the talkie to guard, but
Well,
Oh, the guards are no longer guarding your room. Sorry, I should have taken that out.
oh, that's good.
Now that you're sort of trusted, you can come and go as you please, and yada yada yada. Yeah, as far as even Bernane can tell, it seems to be like an official parchment. You're not 100% sure if it was actually written by Sarissa or not.
Okay. This is this place on this map, or is it somewhere else?
No. So I'm gonna move you guys back up real quick. Hang on, let
Okay,
me
sure.
just actually fix the map first because everybody's sleeping. Good enough. So I will.
While we're traveling, I'd just like to quickly mention to my compatriots, let's keep the conch secret and handy. If we run into trouble, we can all teleport out.
Good
There's a
idea.
dimension door.
Then don't let them know we have it. That's going to be our ace in the hole.
Dimension door. For 2 people.
The conch only takes you here.
That's fine. At least we would get out of immediate danger.
That's true. Yeah, you would end up in that same room that you guys arrived at. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
well,
But I just wanted to make that clear. I was looking into that.
How do you get back to the surface then? Is there another teleporter somewhere that would take us back to the mainland or whatever?
I would guess that this probably would have come up in conversation with Adelon at some point, right? Are we all saying that that's we could just retcon
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a chamber in the Frost Giant hold that is latently magical, and in there you can use the teleport spell as long as you have like by rules of the game terms attuned to the room. So you just have to sit there and sort of basically figure out how it works. But once you do that, you can then use it to teleport. To use the teleport spell, which will take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. There's some funky stuff with the teleport spell, like if you aren't familiar with the place that you're going to, then it's much more difficult. You have to like roll a D100, and if you roll low enough, then you won't actually end up there. If you want to teleport to one of the teleportation circles that you know about, like the Yarper ones that you guys have, it's much easier.
Okay.
What's
And you said that was in the Frost Giant's room, the one that we were in when we were talking to him?
What? The Frost Giant's room? No.
You said Frost...
Just.
Uh-huh.
Did I say Frost Giant? I meant to
Yes.
say Storm Giant.
Storm
Sorry.
Giant. Oh, okay.
Too
Okay.
many giants. So
Mhm.
let me see. Yeah, so
I'm just
it would actually be.
sorry. I was just curious. If crap hits the fan,
Oh, you know what?
we haven't found it yet.
Yeah, it's actually a room that you guys.
Okay.
So it's not one of the rooms that you guys have been shown.
All right. Well, we still have the conch to get out of immediate danger if need be.
If he probably Adelon probably would have told you though. It's in one of the rooms that's behind the throne room, so it's back here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
Like where?
But you
Behind
guys haven't
where
been
Sarissa
allowed.
was.
yeah.
I
Somewhere over
can't
here.
even know where that is from here. Oh, back here.
Yeah, where Sarissa
Yeah.
and the others were
Okay.
sitting. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys haven't been allowed back there yet, but he mentioned that that's where it was.
Okay. Cool beans.
Okay. So the Temple of Strongness, you guys remember from your tour, is this room over here.
I don't see where you're pinging. This map is
It's
too big.
it's the star. There's a star
Yeah.
to the left.
Yeah, that's like a big statue of Strongness, the storm giant god.
I, I don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about. It's over there.
Are we going there now?
Yeah,
Guys?
let's slowly make our way over there. So we're gonna go up and to the left.
Yep.
Okay.
This first room that you enter is sort of like the kitchen. This is where they cook all their lobster and fish when they choose to cook it. There's like this naturally boiling pool of water that they cook all their food in.
Okay.
Ew.
So we'll just continue.
Beyond that,
Mhm.
this is just a storeroom. You can probably tell that some of it has been scavenged from the shipwrecks that gets sucked down here, and other is, gained from their hunting parties or whatever.
Okay.
So just a normal storeroom. Down here is just like the guards' room. They're both sleeping in there right now. This room that you're in now is, yeah, it's a that pool of water in the center is actually a scrying pool. So the basin acts as a place where you could scry if you wanted to.
Gotcha. And can we like peek around this corner? Do we see anyone down there right now in the room?
Yeah, give me a well. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Well, I'd like to see who's down there. Yeah.
I could sneak it.
I just want to see who's down there.
Sure. Give me perception.
Perception.
May I ask a question real quick?
Okay. Wow.
Vince, this is not your day.
No, it's not.
I mean, you did great against Helen Hill, so that's something.
Yeah. All right, there you go, Pony.
Pony's
Oh.
doing great. She's gotten like 3 crits.
Right?
Today.
What
Yes,
happened
yes,
like in
I remember that.
battles? This is like crazy.
So what you see is there's definitely a giant that's sort of standing with their back to you, looking up at the temple, at the statue, rather.
Okay. Do we recognize the form of that giant? I mean,
It's sort of hard to tell because they are cloaked.
can I use my ability to detect giants? Can I sense how many are in the immediate room?
Sure. There is one giant.
One giant. Okay. All right. What do you say, guys? Do you just want to go in?
May I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, my question is, can we use the pool, this pool here, to scry the location of the Storm Giant's room? Down here somewhere? Is that a possibility?
Which storm giant? You mean Sarissa?
No, the one that's, behind the throne room? Yeah.
Oh,
where
you
the-
want to look at the room that you could use to teleport out. That's what you're saying?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Is that
Let me
know where we're going?
let me make sure how the thing actually works.
Because that would really help us out a lot if we need to make a quick getaway.
And we could also scry into that room and just see who the cloaked figure it may be. If they're cloaked, we may not be able to see.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we could do that too.
Yeah, it says that you can use it. It has 3 charges essentially. So
Oh.
Do you want to wait on that? What if we can use that scry to find King Hecaton? I mean, yeah, if you want to use it to see the behind the throne room, fine. But I'd say we keep some charges available for like
I'm confused. I
emergencies.
thought when you're scrying, you're looking for a
Oh, wait.
specific person.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that would be most beneficial if we could use one of the charges to find King Hecaton, because that
Well,
would be
if the
our
oracle
quest.
said it was hidden by magical means, right? So unless he's moved, we
Right, or yeah,
The
or perhaps
oracle
use it
is
later
starving.
after.
All right. Well, what
Yeah, I
do
mean,
Hmm?
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're all-
What were you
we're all
saying?
speaking on.
It's
I was just
Discord.
gonna, yeah. I was just just gonna say, after we deal with the magical influence, and that ends, we could use the scrying to
Okay.
try and find King Hecaton. Yeah,
Sounds
that's
good.
what I was trying to. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. So do you just want to go down here then and see who this figure is?
See a figure. Am I
Sure.
blind?
Well, I don't see one, but from what I gather, there's a giant down here, and we perceived one.
I'll stay near the edge. to
All right.
watch
Should
out.
we just call out and say hello?
What's down here?
Identify yourself.
the cloaked
That's good.
figure turns their head to you, and they wave their hand to come.
From where? Where do we even see it?
It's at the statue.
There is nothing there.
Something's not right. How come there's no icon there?
Yeah.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
Alright.
Too late.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Oh, it's the guard.
The storm giant turns around, and you see that it, in fact, it's not Sarissa. It is actually one of the guards.
The secret one.
Is it the chatty one?
quiet one? No, the quiet one, wasn't it? When he was just like
No,
observing?
it wasn't that one,
Oh.
because you see that one turn the corner.
Oh no, this is bad.
Along
No.
2
Oh,
huge
geez.
crabs.
Some BS.
This
Let's
is
roll
not
some initiative.
right.
So, do we recognize those guards?
This guard here was the one that was silent and walking with you with what's his face, Adelon. This one is one of the guards that you seem to see guarding the other daughters.
I see.
All right. So initiative, you say. All right.
Can we ask their intention, or is it an automatic roll for initiative?
Oh,
Probably
it's an
automatic.
automatic roll for initiative.
Okay, all right. Okie doke.
Okay. So Vinny has to roll initiative. All right. 12. All right.
Oh boy.
I got a 17 out of my 2.
Okay, 17.
I bet you that woman, Emer, or whatever her name was, sicked these guards on us.
Okay. It is going to be
Yeah.
Saberwolf's turn first.
She wants to get rid of us, most likely.
Dear gosh. Okay. I think we need to. Those guards up north that are sleeping, maybe we should consider retreating in their direction and ask for their help. Like maybe, I mean, how can we yell and say help? Would they hear us? You know?
It's possible. It's definitely an echoey sort of cave-like structure.
All right. Could I forego my bonus action then and somehow scream at the top of my lungs and, ask for help?
Sure.
Because we're under protection, so you'd think that these guards would help us, I hope. All right, so do I have to do anything, or is that just...
Yeah, no, you could just call out, help, help, whatever you
Okay.
want. Sure.
All right. In that case, I'll just shoot twice at... It doesn't matter which one goes first, honestly. I guess I'll shoot at the one next to the statue.
Okay.
Twice. All right, so longbow. 10 and 9.
Okay, not bad.
And I'm
19
gonna-
points.
And I'll be moving back. 30 feet, rather.
Watch them, like, join the fight.
I hope not. Well, they're sleeping. You'd think they would be in on it by now. Pony,
Okay.
you need your invisibility, like... I'm just saying. All
I
right.
can actually use message and call them,
Let's see.
like whisper to them.
Okay, so he can't. All he can really do is just get over here. That's
Get
all
over
he can
here.
really do.
Bad for the kitty.
Now it's the one that was just shot. He is going to run up to Pony.
Crap.
Great swords. Actually, let's see if we can spice it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So from the palm of his hand, you start to see electricity sparking from his fingertips, and then he sort of throws that energy into a ball into the middle of you guys right here. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry, Dexterity. Dexterity saving throw. Forgive me. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Uh, Wait. Okay. Pony,
Mm-hmm.
you take 46 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
Go
no.
invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd get out of
Everybody else, and by that I mean Sunset and Bernane, you guys both take 23 points of lightning damage as this ball of electricity explodes outwards. And that's all that he can do. So it's now Dragon's turn. Pony, are you using your reaction to go invisible?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Alright.
This one I shot here.
Yeah, but that one has taken a turn in combat and not stealth. Well, he is close to Bernane. Or whoever that is.
That's Pony. Yeah, so Pony, you would get a sneak on him anyway. Stop shaking.
Yeah, I'll shoot. I'll shoot him then. Cause I
All
can
right,
just
so you're
get
gonna
around the corner.
jump out, shoot, and move back. Is that what you're gonna
Yeah.
do? All right. So longbow.
I can just move somewhere else after.
21.
That's the short sword.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um,
We'll keep the 21. Just roll damage.
okay. Do I have to?
Just do longbow. And then roll damage.
Or you know what? What's the difference? It's going to be.
Well, there.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we'll say 20. Yeah, we'll just take the new damage. That's fine. 22 points of damage.
I'll move back toward the, what is that light thing?
Back here.
Yeah. And I'll just stealth.
Okay, and now the other storm giant. So Pony is invisible. So he's just gonna run up, squeeze in there with you guys. Something like that. It's a little bit awkward, but that's okay.
You can land on me like that.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Would you prefer that I have him attack you?
No.
Okay, so he is going to just swing his great sword at Bernane. Yeah, that's a definite hit. You're going to take after your armor 22 points of damage,
22.
and then second swing. Wow. Okay, that's a miss. Thank God. Okay. I got freaked out because he rolled a 20 on the first attack and then a crit on the second one, but that's if he had advantage. So I was looking at the damage. Okay. Anywho, Sunset is your turn.
So if I disengage, is there opportunity attack?
No, that's going to be your action though for the turn,
That's fine.
unless you action
So-
surge.
All right. So can I disengage and move?
Sure.
How far can I move now?
Well, if you want to use your feline agility, you can go 60.
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
So right here.
Okay.
And I'll use that as my action.
Okay. No surge. Lily?
Yeah, I might as well. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have better sight on this one, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could see them both, honestly, but if it's up to you.
Well then I guess I'll go for this one.
Okay.
13?
Not quite good enough. Try again.
16?
16 does hit. Wow, that's surprisingly bad rolls for you.
I know, I'm rolling like crap today.
2 and a 5. Wow. Okay. And then it's going to be the other crab. He's just going to start crab walking his way over. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Pony, it's your turn.
Alright. Can I move back because I'm invisible? Like to, let's say, here? Or like behind this thing?
Well, you have to adhere to your movement, so you can go naturally
yeah.
this far.
Okay.
I will allow it. It's like a little bit of a.
Do I have to
In
be
my
in
opinion, if
athletics?
you're invisible, they should technically get like an attack of opportunity. But if you're invisible, it just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, I'll allow it. Go for it.
Alright.
Yeah, that'd be 4 opportunity attacks right there. That's
Jeez.
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be fatal for sure.
So it was up there, right? Yeah, okay. Now I'm wondering,
Hulk out.
should I go gorilla
Hulk
or
out.
should I just wait?
Well, you're gonna die. I mean, if,
Whisper's right behind you.
like these crabs could squeeze by Bernane here and still come after you. So you need the hit.
I know,
points.
but I was thinking of just like moving even farther
Oh,
and
you
then
mean
use
dashing?
like use my spells, like come out, use my spells before turning into a gorilla. But I don't
You
know.
gonna survive that long? The one has a ranged attack with that whole electricity thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If it were me, I'd Hulk out. But you do you. It's
If
your.
I do turn gorilla and then they bring me back to regular form and then it's their turn again, they would be able to kill me pretty quickly.
All right. Well, then yeah.
Um,
If you just wanna, um,
You know what?
do you have any like crowd control? Like all
Hold
of
on.
them sleep, or I don't know. We need K in here with his.
Shatter. I could just do shat. No, I
What
can't
else
do
that
that.
won't wake up the other
I'll die.
giants?
I'll do gorilla. I'll do gorilla. That way I can at least block them while you take pot shots from the back. You and Sunset.
Assuming, but if they hit you though, there's a
Jerk
chance that
him.
you'll lose your concentration, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
I
I've
think, wait, if she does shatter, that will shake the entire cave, the entire underground, which means it might wake giants up, which might actually help us out in the end.
it's
And it
only
does
one
area
area though. It's only one area.
Well,
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
they
it
hear it.
echoes. The sound, it's a cave, right? This building is like a cave, therefore it
The
echoes.
one time I need my horn to
Yeah,
make
shit.
noise.
I'm gonna get me one of those, by the way.
What the
Alright,
one?
I'll just
let Pony do what she wants. I mean,
I'm just gonna polymorph into a gorilla.
Boy, here we go.
Yeah. Rawr!
mini gorilla. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm tiny compared to them. Oh, okay.
I don't know if. What is the actual size of these gorillas? They're huge, and giants are giant. Okay, so you would be like a little bit smaller than them.
Okay.
Okay, you are a gorilla, and we're just gonna move your token over here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you were here, right? Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Brian, first question: did you heal yourself up when you guys took that long rest from the damage you took from the frost giant?
I did, yeah. When we all took the long rest, yeah, I put it back up. To
Oh, because you
68.
took damage from the lightning as well. Shoot, that's why you're so low. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, my bad. Okay, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, first things first. I want to use not action surge. Second wind.
Okay.
1d10 plus fighter level, which is a 1 plus
Oh.
8 is 9.
Okay, well,
So
that's
9. Well, yeah, 9's better than nothing. So
9
I'll
is better
take
than
it.
1. That's for sure.
All right,
Um,
so back up to 32. Okay, better than nothing.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
say, when he hit you with that greatsword, you realize that he was extremely skilled with weapons. So just to give you an idea, these guys,
Okay, great.
in not code words, have an insanely high chance to hit.
Okay. Well, that definitely affects the next action I'm going to take then, because I kind of have to get out of there because one more hit could do me off, huh? But I would take an opportunity attack. So, what if I go over? What if
Unless
I
you
go over
disengage.
here? What was that?
Unless you disengage like I did.
I don't have that ability though. I would
Everyone
take an
does.
opportunity attack.
Everyone has disengage.
Oh,
It's
do
just
they?
foregoing. I
Just
forewent
going.
my attack. I didn't use my attack. And then
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you just
used my action surge to actually attack the second time, but it's just getting away.
Hmm.
If you have
I
action
kind.
surge, you could attack and then use your action surge and then use your disengage to retreat, assuming that you want to do any damage right now.
Right.
I still think we need to get help with from these sleeping giants up here. Assuming I called for help, whether or not they're actually still sleeping or anyone's coming to our rescue at this point, I don't know.
I could dimension
I
door
agree.
and go into their room.
Could I attack and then no, I can't do that. Cannot do that. I kind of want to go over here and mount this crab.
of course you do.
Um, so could I can't do that either. Okay, so I would take an opportunity attack if I were to try that.
I would not recommend it.
Yeah, but
Unless
this
you
is
want to
Renee we're talking about.
disengage and then use your action surge to try to mount him. I don't know about that in course of action.
Uh, uh,
Or you can
Retreat and
retreat and seek help with the giants that are up north. They clearly are outmatched. They have us outmatched right now.
could I send Whisper over there and kind of do the whole hand gesture, waving arms around, to maybe get their attention, and then they would follow her out here and then see what's going on? Is that a thing?
Say it again. Where do you want to send her?
To the this room right here where
Oh,
the two
yes,
guards are?
yes,
Could I do
yes.
that?
You could do that. I mean, you still have to adhere to her movement, but yes.
Okay. We might as well try that. What's her movement? Is it 30 feet?
She has flying speed of 40.
That would take
Okay,
her
so she can go right there.
several
Can she double move?
turns. Okay. Yeah.
Can she double move though?
Yeah, she could dash.
Okay, let's have her dash. That would be 80 feet, so it'd be right where those crates are.
She's not.
Yeah, give or take. That's fine.
Right. Okay, right here. We could just use her as a last resort in case, the guards don't come out or anything. All right. I don't want to hold the party up, so let's disengage. So I would go up here. I kind of want to mount that crab, though. All right, let's do that. Let's mount the crab. So I'm going to disengage and then come back and try and mount the crab.
He died as he lives.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't even
no.
know anymore.
Okay, so you're gonna disengage, and then action surge, then try to mount it. Is that the course of action?
I'm going to die, aren't I? I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna just go ahead and disengage, and I'm gonna get behind Santa here.
Okay. Okay.
I know the one hit will kill me, and there are two of them plus the other crab, so that would probably be suicide. So let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I can move right. Let's see. Yeah, right there. That's where I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Saberwolf, it's your turn. I will say for the record that the giants heard you. They are prone because they were sleeping, so it takes half their movement to stand up, and then they're going to go another 45. They're going to dash towards you, but they're starting to make their way over here.
Okay.
Nice.
We should head up toward them to give them more time. Is there anything I can do to jostle? Like, is this cave look any like could it collapse with a well placed arrow? I don't know, some kind of. I don't think an arrow would do it, but
No, I mean it's a pretty well
okay.
built structure. It's been here for hundreds of years.
All right. I'm trying to think of a way to slow them down so they don't destroy Pony on their next turn.
Well, yeah. I'm a gorilla, so I should be fine.
Well, one hit would knock. If you fail your concentration, then you're back to standard, and then the
Yeah.
next hit kills you. So I'm trying to figure out a way to stop that from happening.
How tall is the statue here? Is it tall enough to where it can topple over and maybe crush someone?
I don't think we can knock out
Actually,
the statue.
That it's too heavy.
It would be tough to do, and also defacing the storm giant god probably wouldn't go over well with everybody.
That's true too.
All right. Well, I'm
Just
looking through my inventory. I don't see anything
I don't have
that I could
anything,
use
but-
to sort of. All right. Well, I'll just cast Hunter's Mark on the injured one.
Wait, Bernane, you have a movable rod, right?
I have what?
It's not
A
his turn.
movable rod. I know, but
Oh yeah.
on his next turn, he could just put the rod. They can't get through with a rod there.
The rod is not a
They
barricade.
could probably they could
They
jump
could
over it.
walk
Probably.
around it.
I don't think-
Hunter's
What is
Mark-
the length of the rod?
What's the question?
The movable
Sorry, man.
rod, since it's like
yeah.
super strong, right?
Yeah.
Can't you
What,
just put it in the middle of the doorway and they can't get through? Because they can't jump over or else they hit their heads. Because I don't think that.
what is the
would be
length
that
of the
tall.
rod? That's.
Right.
I'm kind of curious. Is it?
Let's
It's probably not like a pole, like a pole vaulting pole, but
Um,
sorry, Vince.
That's
it
fine.
doesn't. It doesn't. I would imagine it's like, I don't know, 3 feet long or something like that. Like not
Okay.
super long, but pretty long.
All right. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the injured one.
They're both injured. Which one?
Which one?
It was that bottom one.
The bottom one that's more injured, I think.
Okay.
This one here. And then I'll shoot that one with longbow.
Now I want to make something very clear here as well, Vince,
Yep.
because I know this is probably annoying you, even though you're not saying anything.
Yep.
Your hunter ability said that there was one giant in that room, and I took that into account with this giant being in that room as well. So take that for whatever you want.
I thought it was because I took that as this guy was hiding behind the corner, and you didn't count that as the one.
No,
Okay.
that's not the case. That's why I wanted to clarify.
Interesting. So one.
You
of
only
them,
detected one giant.
Okay.
Ah.
So one of them is not. Okay.
The crabs don't count as giants.
Well, no, but there's
There's still two.
still two giants, so one of them is not a giant.
That one right there.
One
the
of
one
them
that
is
we've been
pretending
shooting
to be a
at. That was
giant.
the one that was sitting.
So wait a minute. So which one did I detect? That what do we know or no? Do we know which
You
one?
detected the one that was standing near the statue.
So the one
the-
that was hiding over here, I did not detect. So
You
this
did not
This
detect.
one here is not a giant. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
We should focus fire that one, Zed.
This wasn't me just trying to get you. This is actually a thing.
No, it's okay. If it's really not a giant, if it's some sort of polymorph, would it have to have rolled some kind of concentration check when it got hit?
You don't know that.
Okay. Can I change my hunter's mark over to the one that is polymorphed?
Yeah.
Or not polymorphed, but the one that is not a giant. I want to see if I can knock it out of its form, if that is the case, assuming
Okay.
that's a thing. So I'll longbow 23. Should I re-roll? I don't want to like
No, that's fine. 15 points of damage. That's fine. Go ahead, roll your
hunter's mark.
hunter's mark.
Okay, 4.
19.
I'll horde breaker the one that is injured to the left, the the giant that is injured.
Okay, yeah, that's close enough. Fair enough.
Uh,
Another 10.
And then longbow, the original target again. 15, I think is the magic number, maybe.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, because it's a different beast. Okay, interesting.
Well, no. Even a 15 would miss the other
Oh,
one as well.
interesting. Okay.
16 for the record is the magic number.
Oh, okay.
That's
Gotcha.
16.
Well, in that case,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's-
move further back, maybe duck behind the corner of this well, or whatever.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's all I can do.
Big old crab. He's gonna come up here, and he's gonna pincer you. So first attack is gonna be a 19 to hit,
Sorry, gorilla.
which is I'm certain is a hit. So you're gonna take 20 points of damage, pony,
Okay.
and I need you to make a concentration check. So that's just a Constitution saving throw.
Whew.
Okay, you're good.
All right.
I was
Hold
gonna
on.
say we could have done Bernine the gorilla.
But then it's going to make a second attack. What's your armor? Surely it's not lower than an 11. I'm sure, right?
For who?
The ape.
Your gorilla.
12.
Okay, it misses.
Okay. What was the first one? I'm sorry. The first
20,
damage.
20 damage. I think.
20 points damage even.
20. Okay. So.
And
7.
it actually, when it hits you with its claw, it closes down on you as well, and it grapples you. I missed that part.
Oof.
So
Okay.
you are grappled, which essentially just means that your speed is 0 until you escape it.
Okay. No problem.
The actual giant is going to make his way up. It's a little awkward, but and he is going to swing. Well, actually, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that is so unlucky for you guys.
That's good.
Okay. Unfortunately, the best target is still going to be Bernane and Pony.
Hmm.
I don't think anyone else is within range of each other for it to. So it is going to start crackling more lightning into its fist, and then it throws it in between you guys. I need you both to do dexterity saving throws.
Do I have mine at disadvantage because I'm grappled?
Let me check. That might be a thing. Hang on.
Well, either way, I think I.
Critted.
Wow. That means he negates all damage, right?
Grapple. It doesn't say anything about. It doesn't say anything about having disadvantage for being grappled. So. But you're still gonna fail. Holy moly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernane passes, thankfully, or else that would have been probably deadly. Let's see. Wow. So, Pony, you're going to take 58 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And Bernane is going to take, what is half of that? 29 points?
Okay.
As it explodes in between you guys, sending shocks, electrical volts through your systems.
Can I play dead?
Well, first you got to give me a concentration check, and this one is going to be a much more difficult check. Let me just double check the rules. I think it's 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Right. So every time I get hit, I have to make a concentration check.
That's correct.
Okay. Which one is that one?
Constitution saving throw.
Well, that one didn't phase her.
Let me just make sure of the rule, because if I'm right on the rule, then that still fails.
Seriously?
Wow.
The DC, I believe, is 10 or half of the damage you took from the hit, whichever is higher.
Wow.
So that would be a DC 23 concentration check, if I'm not wrong.
Man.
God, why can't I find this?
Well, that sucks. I mean, she rolled a nat 18.
I know, it's like insane, but the
Yeah.
amount of damage that she took was also insane.
That's alright.
Okay, DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. So you drop out of your ape form.
Okay.
Can we try sneaky stuff?
I'm sure you can.
Well, okay.
Why not?
What I mean by that is this battle is going badly.
Mhm.
I was thinking two things. One, Vinny's got Dimension Door. He could get the two of you out of there and himself to safety. Sunset has feline agility and pretty fast movement. I'm pretty far back.
I don't.
I can only
Well,
hit
you-
one other person.
well-
I don't have it because I moved.
I know. What I'm saying is you have the skill, meaning you may be able to use it again in the future. I don't know.
Only
oth-
if I don't move.
Okay. The other option is, what about our conch? Can we, like, say, stop, we give up, blah, blah, blah. We all get together as a group, and then we just conch out. Would they let us do that?
The other ones are still on the way too.
It doesn't matter. I mean, those two versus this, whatever this is, it seems to be stronger than a storm giant.
They might just stop seeing them though too.
Well, it's up to you guys. I don't...
Either way, she's gonna take some more damage trying to get away.
Or I have one more polymorph spell. I can try to turn into a gorilla again.
You
That-
could also turn into like a bird and fly away if you wanted to try to do something like that.
I could, but wouldn't I get opportunity attacks?
But you have high hit points, right?
I believe.
A griffin?
I don't.
Okay. An owl has 1 hit point and an armor class of an 11, but it has an ability called Flyby. The owl doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Mm.
So you could turn into an owl and just try to escape, or you could turn into an ape and just hope that you don't get hit that hard again.
Can I turn into a whale and like swim towards the fishes?
Well, you're not underwater right now.
Oh yeah.
But if you turn into a whale now, I guess technically speaking,
Well,
you
it's-
should
it's-
You
walk
would-
away.
Regardless of the point anyway, she can't turn into anything right now because it's not her turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Dragon, it is your turn.
I can literally just dimension door her out easily.
How far does Dimension Door go?
500 feet, which is like almost the entire map.
And Sunset is coming up next.
I can literally teleport to the giants if I wanted to.
I should mention that, I mean, he's not speaking up, but Bernine is basically on death's door right now as well.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
I got-
we need to get
I got
out.
three
We
good
need out. I say Dimension, like, he can dash up here, Dimension Door the two of you out, right? He can
it
do...
only works with one other person.
Oh, one other person, not two?
It works
Right.
with me and the other person.
Yeah.
See,
She
Pony...
can go on her turn. She can go out and just dash.
Yeah, but there's a crab coming... Well, there's a giant coming up after that. The one that is nasty, right? The one that's not the giant coming up after you.
Yeah, this one.
How many hit points do you have left, hon?
5.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I would get Santa out of there.
I could use
I will
cure
guard the
wounds
retreat.
as well. So, or I could turn Bernine into a gorilla if I'm in safety.
Yeah, I could teleport, and then on her turn she can. Well, Bernine will still die.
Well, it's not a death thing. It's more he has death saving throws that he has to cast.
Can I polymorph someone if they're like unconscious? Or no?
That's
I
interesting.
That's
Don't
I don't think you can.
I think so. I
don't know.
think they would just still be unconscious, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Who has the conch?
I don't.
Because
Because
Thought you did.
if we retcon and say Vinny had the conch, he could run up and then teleport the three of them out. How long does the conch
and then I
conch
can just
take?
dimension door.
Stop. Hold on a minute. The dimension door. If you conch out with the two of them, I don't know how long the conch takes, but the three of them teleports out to safety. That leaves us two. No, if it's attuned to us, would that also teleport, or do we have to be in this general area of the conch? I don't know how the conch works. What's the casting time on the conch, and would it affect the entire party? Are we all attuned to it, or do we have to be near it in order for the teleportation to happen?
I think you all have to be near it.
Okay.
Like, if he wanted to run in, he could probably do him, Brenane, and Pony. But it wouldn't, like, get everybody in the room. You understand?
Right. That's an option.
I would say, I don't know if there's actually, like, rules for this, but I'll say you could do it with an action as well, so he could do it on his turn. The whole using the conch itself.
I could do that.
What do you?
have the
What's the range on it?
What do you guys think?
I don't know if the dimension door is a free action or not. Because I can teleport back and just teleport back to you guys. Which means I can just help out.
I think using the cape would probably be an action as well to do the dimension door.
It doesn't. I don't know if it doesn't specify what it is. I thought maybe it's just a free action.
Well, it's GM's call, regardless. So what do you guys think? Any strategies here? I mean, if going toe to toe with these guys is, I'm not sure that's the right action here. They apparently have huge health pools and damage. We need to get out. Warn.
We were already running towards them.
Right. I don't know if the two of those guards might slow them down, but I don't think it's going to stop them, especially with that non-giant thing casting this electricity crap. So
Be able.
I think giants can do that.
So I say we get it. Can you use the conch to just get out of there and then warn guards that might be around the room to help us out while Sunset and I retreat? Sunset's coming up. And she can disengage and run. I can disengage and run.
The lightning thing is probably going to go right at me as soon as he gets them out because it's next.
Well, how many
Let
hit
me-
points?
And I'm
Let me
down
let you
to plus
behind
2.
the DM screen for a second, okay? The lightning thing, he has to roll a 5 or a 6 on his turn for it to recharge. I got really lucky to recharge on his last turn. There's a chance it'll happen again next turn, but there's a chance that it won't.
1/3 chance.
And you've got full health, whereas they are on death's door. So you
Full
can.
health. I'm half health.
How'd you get half?
Yeah, she got
Because
hit by
I
the
got
first
hit
one.
with that first one too.
Oh, all right, jeez. Sorry. I'm just trying to save people here. I mean, you know, two people are injured. I'm trying to get them out of harm's way, and that's the only thing I can think of that would get both. The dimension door only affects one person. The conch would affect both and all three. You and I could run toward the guards, and they can body block while we hightail it out. That's my best play right now, but I don't know what else we can do. If they stay down there, they're dead, and they're going to be rolling death saving throws. So, what's any other alternatives? I'm willing to listen.
I would be better able to guard the retreat if Xana, on your turn, you want to polymorph me into a gorilla, and then I could guard your retreat.
You're not going to last that long. There's a giant,
Or an owl. I could do that owl.
but there's
Yeah,
a
but
giant coming up and a crab coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's saying. Is like the enemy team goes before you guys.
Vinny
Yeah.
has to act now. If he doesn't act now,
Right,
then
right.
May gets
Yeah, I was
moved.
just saying on
Well-
her turn if we're still in that, if we're still here. That's what I meant.
The other thing that's worth mentioning is that this is really clogged up right now, right? The two that are up there have already gone this turn. The two that are behind, I don't think are going to be able to reach you guys because there's just nowhere to go.
Mhm.
Well, the range though, with that, we have to get lucky and hope that thing doesn't roll electricity. Is what this comes down to. If
Yeah.
we don't use the conch now, we have to get lucky and hope that Well, even still, the crab and the other one are in melee range of Xana. So she would have to polymorph into an owl and then move to avoid
Is she
opportunity.
still being grappled?
Mm-mm.
No, when it was grappling the big ape, so when she poofed out of her ape form, it like she was no longer grappled. She fell to the ground.
All right. Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, I don't want to control the party here, so whatever you guys want to do, I said my piece.
I also their attacks aren't as effective against me. It's because of my dexterity. Because I have an ability that just makes me just take less damage from dexterity in general.
Well, what are you saying then?
So I can go on the front line of the tank because of my high ability, or
That's fine and all, but that one ability is AoE and will do damage to all three of you
Yeah.
regardless of whether or not you're there. So tanking that area is still not, in my opinion, a smart move.
I mean, for
Now-
retreating wise, I can kind of tank it more.
Dragoon has an ability that is called Evasion. If there's a area of effect spell that he can see coming, and he succeeds to save, rather than taking half damage, he takes no damage. If he fails to save, he takes half damage.
It's up to you, Vinny.
So it.
Do you want to conch them out, or do you want to go up there? What
I
do you
can
want to
catch
do?
them all. I'm wondering for you guys. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know what we're doing. Because I can either conch them out and then try to hit towards, and then on my next turn I can just dimension door to you guys, or to help
Well,
out
at least
for the retreat.
at least we have options.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's up to you.
But if we do the conch, it has to be now. Otherwise, we risk this guy casting electricity on these two and knocking them unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
The crab here, I don't think has a range, but who knows? The only downside, as Sunset said, is conching these two out leaves her the next target. But the only one acting before her is this giant that cannot get around his friends. Is that right? Or it's clogged up or whatever.
Yeah, there's just nowhere for. I mean, there's nowhere for them to go because Pony is there. Like they can't go through her space,
Right.
basically.
But what I'm saying is, if Dragoon conches those two out, then all that's left are these two up front. Can he move through these two to get to Sunset?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And
Fine.
How big is the range of the conch? Because I might be able to get all three.
what is the range of the conch?
I'm not.
It's smaller than that. You guys have to be within like 5 or 10 feet of each other.
You'd have to be like.
Just get them
I can
out.
go
It's
there,
fine.
yeah. It's up to you guys.
What do you want to do?
I'm up for anything. That's what I mean. I could do the conch thing if you guys. If I just wanted to get everyone out.
Well,
That's
here's
easy.
an idea. Here's something I was thinking about. Instead of teleporting us out, you could teleport this crab and this giant out, and that would save us.
To be willing to use the conch.
But that's just my idea.
That
Yeah.
would
Just a
that would
thought.
be bad because then he would reappear with two bad guys next to him.
And it wouldn't work anyway because in order to
Dimension
use the
door.
conch, it had to be
Just
willing.
for free.
Wasn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
I believe that's true.
Yeah, but yeah,
Teleport them to the bad guy still.
I had no idea where they would go. Maybe you could throw the punch in this pool and they would teleport in the pool. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm
So
gonna
it's up
shut
to you, Vinny. Do you want to?
I'll do the conch, yeah.
Do you want to?
I think that's honestly just the best player. And then I
It's
can
just nerve-wracking because like I thought that was like our one up,
It is. We can still use it after the fact. I mean,
Oh, okay.
these guys are clearly corrupt in some way, but as long as we keep a close eye on this conch, we could use it again. I'm sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Is that what?
How long does it take to recharge? I'm just curious. The conch.
What do you mean?
I don't think it really has a recharge on it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for the conch.
I could do that. Yeah, I could just dash because
That would save 2 people at the same
I
time.
can save my action to do it because I have.
All right, so you use a
balance.
bonus action to get up here. You conch
Okay.
with your action or whatever, and you get them all to safety. You get these 2 on death's door. Now that would teleport you back underground some to the starter room that we were in, right?
Yeah.
The sleeping quarters.
Which I think is on the same floor, isn't it?
No, it's 1 floor down from where we are.
Okay.
Through it's these stairs up here to the right.
Okay, so I could just maybe dimension door up
Well,
close and then on my next turn.
all right, so we're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
We just disappear off this planet Earth.
All right, so what happens now?
I guess it does technically say it can't be used again until the next dawn. Sorry. Okay. So for the conch. So it's a once a day thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So you're conching them out.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Poof.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. So it's now the fake storm giant's turn. No. He can make it to you, but he can't go any further. Or he can't attack. That he had to dash to get there. It's sunset. It's your turn.
Which means I have to disengage and I can go only 30 and it's going to play a game of cat and mouse every time he gets up to me. Is that right?
Yes, unless you want to try to not disengage, potentially take the hit, and then you can dash.
Fine, why not?
Well, the
Or
other option.
disengage and go towards these guys.
Have they even moved yet?
They move on
From the
my turn, I
last
think.
Yeah. You could.
You have the climbing thing, can't you? Like climb to where they can't get you.
Oh,
They
that's
still
another
have
thought.
Yeah, but they still have opportunity.
Climb on the ceiling. They can't reach.
Well, you can
guys.
disengage and then move to, I guess, an area of the cave that they can't
I'm right
reach.
next to a wall, right?
Yeah, well, yes, you are, first of all. But the second thing I was just going to mention, and I'm not saying you should do this, but you also have that thing, that menacing attack, where if you hit them and they fail to save, they can no longer move towards you.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's
So
thought.
So
that's
try
an
and-
option.
So try and hit
You
him, but
could
it would have
do
to be with
that
the
and then
rapier,
just-
which I'm not as good with.
No.
Or do I have to do disadvantage with my bow since I have the bow in my hand?
You can drop your bow and use your rapier if you'd like.
Mm-mm. I don't want to drop
Your
it.
rapier is based on dexterity.
I realize that, but I get an extra 2 on arrows.
The number you're trying to hit is 16. If you think you could do that with disadvantage, then you could try it with your bow. Other than that, you'll have to drop it if you don't want to do.
Problem. I don't want to drop it.
Yeah,
Because
I
then
hear you.
don't have it.
You just put it away.
15.
Not a hit. You
Well,
gotta try again.
Actually, I remember Xana Bardic inspired Bernane, so shouldn't Sunset have that?
Oh, I forgot.
She hit
Inspired.
anyway, but
No, I didn't, because it's a disadvantage.
Well, the first one will hit if you want to use your inspiration.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so you want to do your menace attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
I add the severity die to the attack, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
And do you remember what the DC is? I think it's like 16.
Let me look at the. I thought I wrote it down. Menacing attack, DC 16.
He rolls a 12. And let me tell you, these guys' wisdom isn't bad. So he is menaced. Afraid, I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
Does that mean I can still move 30 and I still have to take an opportunity attack, right?
You'll take an opportunity attack, it'll be at disadvantage. Because he's frightened of you. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, let me do the damage as well. So it was a total of what, 25?
But somebody put the arrow thing on there?
Yeah.
I always forget where it is.
How far do you want to go?
I can only go 30. Actually,
Can't you just
can I
climb
go
on
the
wall
other
with
way
feet?
and climb up the wall?
Sure.
Climb on the
I mean,
side, 'cause you
giants are
can-
tall, but this is like a big temple, so its ceiling is high.
So where would it, like here? And we'll just say that I'm on the ceiling?
Where?
Right here.
Sure, that's fine.
Since I don't know where it is, that I'm scaling up.
So
I'm scaling up
it would take you
basically
5. So you'd be like 25 feet up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh, but he does get his opportunity attack.
Yep.
Disadvantage. 17? Is that a hit?
No,
Oh, wow. Really? You have a higher AC than 17? That's
I have
crazy.
19.
You haven't. What? Oh,
I have-
do you have the +2 armor?
No, I don't remember what I have.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
just
I
really
think she
high.
has the
That's
+2
good.
armor.
Okay, so it misses. It misses.
I have the studded armor. So yes.
Okay. This guy is going to start skittering his way forward. You can only make it to like just behind that guy. And Saberwolf. And as your turn comes up, these guys are going to keep moving. So like 20, 60. So they can make it to about Whisper.
All right. I'm dashing. I'm gonna forgo shooting at this point and just dash behind this corner. And then they're in range. Hopefully they see me, and I'll point. Ambush. Point. One of them's not a giant. Ambush.
Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Me. Help. You.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
these
go,
are
oh,
intelligent
go.
creatures, you know. You can just talk to them. Just kidding.
Oh my.
Okay, so Crab's just gonna droop. This giant. Having seen half of the party poof out and the other one run and the other one's up the wall, he's gonna actually start making his way down. He can go all the way over to the other side of the room.
Okay.
That's it for him. Let's see. This guy is just going to be standing underneath you, just waiting for you to come down. Actually, I guess he can, something like that. That's fine.
Oh, why is this?
Oh, no, he can't. He can't move closer to you, so he's just going to stand there, sort of afraid of you. Okay, sunset.
How high is it?
He's like a ghost.
The wall.
How's high? What, the ceilings?
Yeah. Okay. So say that because I went up 25 feet,
Right.
and then I can just double move across the wall 60
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, you can go, you know,
But I
it'll be a
think
little
I
bit
have to
awkward because
go-
you kind of have to go around this alcove, but you can go this way, yeah.
So how far can I go? Because I have to go around, right?
We'll just say like 15, another like 10, so 25, and then you can go another 35, so you can get to about there.
On the wall. 25
On the
feet up.
wall. 25 feet up.
Yes.
Okay. Crab's just going to move up. Saberwolf.
All right.
So they're going to continue moving.
Gotcha. And as they pass me, I give them a quick rundown of what happened. I'll just say we were ambushed. That giant there is not a giant. It's pretending to be a giant, but it is actually something else. Another
What
giant.
Didn't it go away?
No, the one with Hunter's mark on it, the one that's scared of you, isn't.
Oh.
That's not the giant, right? If I remember correctly.
Right.
So I'll just say I'll point to that giant and go, he's not really a giant, and the other giant that is a giant ran off to the south. So I'm just sort of outline, and it's an ambush. Do they have like horns on them? Can they call for backup?
No.
No, great. I ask them in passing, where can I get help? How do I get help? Where's the rest of your force? Where's Sarissa? Can they
They,
point me in the right direction?
uh, yeah. I mean, you would have known that she lives like in like a quote unquote tower behind the throne room,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's where she would be. But I mean, you also know that you're not really allowed back there. But he'll just point back towards like the sort of the grand hall, this room over here,
Okay.
and he says, "Just get to safety. We'll figure this out."
Okay. I will dash again. Um, as far as the rest of the party that's downstairs, are they able to like? Are they
Yeah, you know what?
come up the
By now,
stairs?
they probably could have come up the stairs. Sure. They basically teleport like right to the bottom of those stairs anyway. So
My
we
only
will put them.
concern is that that giant down there is going to try and cut us off somehow. I don't know, but if they can
Um,
start making their way to the throne room to warn Sarissa, whoever might be back there. My fear is, what if there's more bad guys? Can they yell from there as well? I don't know. Try and raise an alarm, seek help.
If I'm there, I could just teleport closer to you guys. Help the giants
That's
up.
not necessary. Our goal right now is to warn the others.
Yeah, they can warn. I can help the giants kill. 'Cause that's what I'm better doing anyway.
Okay.
so this one's gonna make it up to here. Oops, that's not what we want at all. But these crabs sort of serve the storm giants, so they're not going to like attack or anything like that.
Interesting.
You see, well, I guess nobody would really see it at this point, but anywho, the other storm giant just continues running south and disappears.
This one's not afraid of me anymore.
He's not. Dragon.
Alright.
Dragoon. How do you actually prefer it to be said?
Dragoon.
Dragoon. Okay, sorry.
It's fine.
It's a reference to Beyblade.
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
Um,
An old.
what do you
show.
want to do, Vinny? Seek help or?
I can go help. Because Sunset is still in the line of fire. Kind of.
Well-
Up a wall.
That and, well, here's the thing. You're leaving Pony and Bernane, who have very little health,
I guess I
alone.
can stay with them, yes, but they would have to follow.
I have cure wounds. I can cure me and Bernane.
Can you call for help? I mean, you are near the throne room. If Sarissa really is back there, she would be able to hear you, right? Just yell, Sarissa, anyone help? We're being ambushed.
If I can see her in 120 feet, I can like whisper her a message saying that we're getting attacked.
Yeah, you'd have to like come down. Like this is 200.
Mm-hmm.
Dimension door. Let's go.
If you dimension door down there, though, what if there's more bad guys down there? What if Sarissa's been kidnapped or like we got ambushed? What if there's more?
I guess.
What if there's more back there that we can't see? I say we call for help. I don't know. You do you.
Well, the thing is, I can tank all the hits and I can just let her get out easy.
All right. What do you want to do?
Again, is the giant? I'm assuming the giants can kill that giant over there. So
Maybe. I don't know. This thing is not a giant. I don't know what its capabilities are.
I could go help, or I can go help with the calling, but I just don't know because it's like I could do two things.
Well, make a decision.
It's up to the party, to be honest.
No, make a decision. What do you want to do?
Well,
I have a bad habit of making decisions for everyone. So what do you want to do?
well, I'm just trying to think logically.
All right.
They could be ambushing down there. They could not. I could also just stay with them and have the three of us, and she can also polymorph if needed. Per se. So I guess I just follow them and go down there. I can just let those giants deal with it, and they'll probably call for backup soon anyway.
So you're gonna what? You gonna dash, or do you just want to do
Yeah.
regular movement?
I can dash.
Well, you've got your bonus action,
Yeah,
so you
I can
could.
just dash 105?
105 would take you here, and then you could like call out Sarissa, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? Use your elven legs, whatever.
No, it's just my bonus. It's
I know.
dash bonus plus the bonus.
All right, so you're gonna yell for help.
Yes.
Okay.
I can speak Elvish, I think.
All right, I guess that's it for you.
I just yell for help
Okay.
as loudly as I can.
Okay.
I just yell thieves can't.
So that guy runs up there, but that's really all he can do. But he still looks aggressive. Sunset, you want to just keep wall walking?
Yes and no. So does it look like the other giants are gonna attack this one?
It looks like they're trying to like get here to break up what's ever going on, so they could figure out exactly what's going on.
So I'm just wondering if I go my 30 feet and take a shot at them, if they're gonna get mad at me.
If you take a shot at
I mean, I'm on the wall. I could take a shot at them, right?
yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's okay. I think if you want to do that.
Even if I just move up like here, shoot, and then finish my 30 feet.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how far that is though. So I'd have to wait like right here before I go around the corner.
Yeah, that's
shoot,
fine.
and
You
then
could shoot from here, or you could break up your movement. That's fine. Just go ahead.
Okay. Take my 2 shots at that. I don't like him. 14's not gonna hit.
No. I'm shocked. You never roll like this.
That one hit.
Okay, that one definitely hits.
And I want to do the menacing thing again.
Okay, so again, these guys have decent wisdom.
I don't care.
Ooh, what is it? Is it 16? What is this DC?
16.
Okay, he fails.
Wow.
So another 8 damage.
I'm
and then-
shocked, honestly. These guys have decent wisdom.
And then I'm going to go right here for my 30. And he's scared of me again.
Yes, he is menaced. Okay. This crab just moves up. Not really sure what the hell's going on anymore. Pony?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and... They're right there. I could make my way over there and try to do shatter and block them off. No, wait, the other guards are there, huh?
Yeah, we don't want to injure them.
Yeah.
Make them a different color.
Alright, so should I just make my way to the throne room then?
Unless you want to heal yourself and Bernane while you're...
That's true.
There.
Yeah.
I gave the good guys a little red dot and a blue dot, like the police.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah, I'll do... How much health do you have, Bernane?
3.
3. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get closer to you, and I'm going to heal you with my infinite wisdom. Alright.
Which is 1 health point.
Yeah, really.
I'm kidding.
I'll do a...
Natural one.
I'll do a, that's not what I wanted to do. Level 3 spell. There we go. And, wow, 7 hit points?
Thank you. I'm up to 10 now.
I also have heal potions.
Thank you very
so
much.
If you guys need health, I can heal.
And... Oh, I gave Bernane a Bardic Inspire,
I
didn't
still
I?
have it. Yep. I'm
Oh.
just waiting for my turn.
So when you had gotten hit before, you could have probably done like a save, couldn't you? I don't even remember.
That's a little late at this
Alright.
point.
I think he
Yeah.
passed his save anyways. Yeah, he rolled a crit, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. I guess that's it.
Okay. Then it is Brenane.
Did you heal yourself too?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I would say heal yourself first though, because I think I have additional heals with like myself.
Okay. Well, the only thing I have to heal myself with is a health potion, but I wanna hold on to that. So I'm gonna head back into the fray. If I take these stairs here, will it lead me back here? Are these the stairs?
What stairs are you talking about?
The spiral staircases.
That
Yeah.
goes downstairs to
Here.
where you just came from. Like the.
Okay, so I'd have to go all the way around to join the fight, I guess.
In your condition, the whole point of you conching out of there was to save you from. It's up to you. You do you, but.
Well, I'm kind of useless where I am, and I do have that Bardic Inspire still. I'd like to use. I could go in and out. You know what? Let me just. Well.
My
Okay,
concern
so
right now, that other giant disappeared. What if he somehow comes up on you guys? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Xana and Dragoon here alone because what if? Yeah, you're right. What if somebody else comes
Strength in numbers.
that we're not aware of?
I know it sucks. I'm gonna have several turns where I'm not doing anything, but I think the best play is to seek help and inform. But
Yeah.
not all
let's see.
combats have to be fought.
Is this crab right here a friendly crab,
Oh, that's the
or is
yes.
that
That's the one that they were using as like an organ for their
Okay.
music.
You gonna
Okay,
mount the
so
organ?
I could mount that crab then? Would it let me mount it? That sounded so
I
awkward.
mean, you have to get it's pretty far away from you, but you could start making your way over there if you absolutely have to mount
Gonna
something.
grappling
I
hook over
do.
to it.
Renane, it's just one of those people I guess.
You see something, he's got to mount it. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna head over there. I can't do anything else. I mean, what am I gonna do? I mean, I can't help you guys with my current location. You know what? I can actually. Let me go ahead and rally Xana. Do that. D8. 3 plus 1, 4. So 4 temporary hit points.
Okay. Every bit helps.
I guess so. That's all I could really do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And then
Dashing.
so yeah, that's fine. The guard here is gonna say, throw down your weapons. What's going on here? And he could tell that this guy is like pulling back to swing his axe at him or his sword at him. So he decides to take a swing at him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Both hit.
Ooh.
Sunset, you're the only one who really sees this, and you barely got a view on it from around the corner there. But you see him slice his head from his body. The guard slices off the fake giant's head from his body.
Oh my.
And his body starts to crack and crumble, and it falls to the ground in a pile of stone.
What?
Oh.
Stone?
Stone.
Oh.
So for all intents and purposes, we are out of combat right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
These giants look just as confused as you guys probably are.
All right,
Well,
let's
I'm
all
not
reconvene.
coming down off the wall because there's crabs.
Crabs.
Yeah, the crabs are no longer combatants because they can take orders from these giants as well. So they say, stop, stay, heal, whatever, and
So-
they obey.
So was that Brial that we killed?
Brial?
Brial? Braille? Braille? The stone giant we talked to earlier?
No.
That's
Is that
Okay.
Is this the one that we killed, the quiet one, or is the quiet one the one that got away?
That was the one that you killed was the quiet one.
Okay,
The one that you never speak, whatever.
gotcha. Okay, just so I know. That means there's still another unknown giant out there. So I say we're all going to reconvene then in the entrance, or in where the organ is, whatever.
Yeah, so this giant here is sort of investigating whatever the heck this thing was, and this guy will follow you guys down over here and sort of try to figure out what is going on.
Okay. So I give the giant the note, and I say, "Look, Sarissa, well, someone gave us this note and requested our presence in that room, and when we went there, they ambushed us. As you saw, that giant that you killed was not a giant. I sensed it, but you confirmed it after you killed it. Can we please seek an audience with Sarissa so we can inform her as to what's going on?"
You should have
Says-
back to the party.
Sarissa is up in her tower. She can't be reached. We will meet with her first thing in the morning. For now, I'll stand guard, make sure that nobody comes for you tonight.
Are you sure that's going to be enough? I mean, there is another giant that got away. So you have at least one other giant in this maelstrom, this area, that is working against you. I just want to let you know that there's still another one out there. Can you
It could
send
be
out?
after Sarissa.
Could be after Sarissa. Could be after us again. I don't know, but I think you should alert more guards and go on high alert or something.
Yes, no, we certainly will be doing that, but yes, we will keep you safe until you can meet with Sarissa. She surely must be warned of whatever's going on here.
All right. I say we go back down, long rest, and get our health back. What's the rest do you think? I mean, it sounds like that's what we have to do anyway. But
Yeah, we need to rest.
I'm just wondering who we just killed. That's what I'm wondering.
Well-
Was it just
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Who or what did you just kill?
if it wasn't a stone giant? Because it did crumble into stone, but if it's not one of them, then
No, stone giants aren't like made of stone. Just to give you a heads up.
okay.
They just have stone abilities.
So maybe like a stone golem, perhaps?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Are we long resting?
That's
Is
a
that what
goal.
we're doing? Are we allowed to do
Yeah,
that?
you guys can finish your night here.
All right.
Lick all your wounds.
Any spell slots, guys, that you need to
No,
get back, and health and all that stuff? I say
Nice.
hit dice, superiority dice, whatever.
Really good.
Well, I don't know what's happening. So I was still on my way to the tower.
What?
Yeah, I was still on the way to Sarissa's room. I
Well,
didn't know
the
what happened.
throne room was closed and locked, so that's what would have been how
Oh.
far you would have gotten.
Okay.